How do we differentiate between a true twin flame and a false twin flame? So, this is a really juicy topic because I know a lot of times we can meet people on our path that can feel like our true twin flame, and then we discover, wow, actually, this was a false twin flame. And that can be a really challenging experience for some people. I know on myself, I have experienced this. It was painful, it was really disappointing to find out that this person that I loved so deeply and was so attracted to and was like had this like spiritual connection with, to just find out that this person was not my true twin flame. Yes, that can be a challenging experience, but ultimately it leads you to your true twin flame anyways. And so you end up feeling like, well, I'm actually happy that happened and I'm happy that this person was revealed because I don't desire to be with somebody who is not my twin flame. And I think for me, like for the most part, my false twin flames were just the main thing that was really, really, really like annoying about them was that like no matter what I did, they would, on the one hand, they would express this like attraction towards me and this like love and desire, but they never really matched that with their actions. And so I always felt like I was being abandoned and like I was being rejected and like I wasn't being honored and respected and like chosen and claimed in the way that I knew that I was deserving to be, until I met my true twin flame, who he mirrored a lot of similar aspects of my false twin flames, but like the one main thing that stood out was that he never abandoned me. In like I don't mean in a physical way. I mean like a deep sense of like energetically, like I can feel he's always with me. He's never going to leave because he's me. I'm him. We're one. We share one consciousness. And you can feel when somebody is like abandoning you like energetically. It's like you almost like can't even feel the person there. And that's when you know like this person is a separate being from you. Like they're not one with you like your twin flame is. So like the one main difference was like even if me and my true twin flame have a fight, like he goes to sleep at his parents' house, like whatever, that doesn't really happen anymore. But in the beginning of our relationship, he would like quote unquote abandon me. We would have a fight. He would like run away. He would go like physically, to his parents' house, whatever. But I never felt like he actually abandoned me, because I could feel that even though he was physically an hour away, I could feel him with me. Whereas with my false twin flames, I could almost feel like every time we would meet and then split up or talk and then not talk, I would feel like legit, I would feel abandoned. Like this person is gone. Like not only are they gone physically, but they're gone spiritually, emotionally, right? Like I can't feel them with me. So that for me is like a huge sign of a false twin flame. And this isn't the only sign that's going to help you because like when you're in the midst of a relationship with someone, you may feel a connection towards them like cuz it may be a soulmate, right? And so you feel like your souls are connected, and that's okay. That's different from a twin flame, but there's still a soul connection there. So that can be a little bit tricky because you can feel like, well, wait, I do feel this person with me. I do feel their soul. I do feel like an energetic connection. But what you're going to find out is that as you move forward on your path, as you keep healing, as you keep loving yourself, this person is not going to come closer. They're not going to go deeper with you. You're not going to feel like the relationship is moving forward and like evolving more deeply into like a union, like an actual oneness union where you're living as one. And you're gonna just feel like, well, this person is like in my life, like we're going out, we're talking, but there's a sense of this person is still has their own sort of separate life than mine. And there's no like real unity at the core of it. Like it's them and me. Versus with your twin flame, it's like it's us together as one. So yeah, that's another sign is like just you're gonna feel like no matter what you do, like as even if you're healing and loving yourself, like this person is not going deeper with you. Another sign, so yeah, like I spoke about abandonment and rejection, like those are really big signs with a false twin flame where they're gonna come take your energy, feel really good with you, blah, blah, blah. And then they're just going to leave and like abandon you, right? And then they're going to come back again until you finally make the choice to honor and respect yourself and claim your true twin flame. Eventually this person will fall away. But yeah. So another sign is that your false twin flame won't share the same vision for the future. You probably won't even feel like you're a part of their future. Like they won't really speak to you in a way that's like authentic in terms of like, yeah, like I see us getting married, or I see us having kids, or I see us like moving to this and this house or home. Whereas like with your true twin flame, it's like very obvious like from the start that like your twin flame is like sees the same future as you see, and like your twin flame wants you to be a part of their future, and they hold the same vision. Another sign is values. So you and your twin flame are going to share your like the same core values, whereas with the false twin flame, you're not going to share the same core values. So for example, with your true twin flame, you really value, like you love being at home. You're not like a party person. You don't love to like be on the go all the time, traveling all day. Like you just love being home, right? So what you're going to realize with your twin flame is like they love the same thing. So they love being home, and you love being home, and therefore you guys love being home together. With a false twin flame, a lot of times what you'll experience is like there's going to be a sort of conflict there, right? Like your false twin flame is like, I really want to go out tonight, and you're like, I don't really want to go out at all. And there's not going to be like harmony there, right? Of course, like yeah, maybe like you'll compromise and like you'll end up going out just to like, make them happy, or like they'll stay at home to make you happy. Ultimately, there's like one of you is going to be sacrificing like your authentic desire in order to make the other person happy, or in order to make the other person like in order to like people please. And this is a like very prominent in most of the relationships on earth today, where people are married to their soulmates, and then it's just a constant compromising, sacrificing, right? And then what ends up happening is like you feel like you're not satisfied, you're not fulfilled, and you're kind of betraying yourself because you're not like staying true to like what you really desire. And even with my true twin flame, like we don't always want the same things. Like I've experienced many times where I'm like really in the mood to go out, and my twin flame is like, nah, I don't really want to. But I end up going out by myself with God, and my twin flame like comes with me energetically, and I'm like texting him, and I'm like having fun, and he's texting me, and like he's not with me physically, but he's with me in all other ways. So core values, for instance, like you want kids, your twin flame is gonna want kids. Okay, there's no like I don't want kids. Like with a soulmate or a false twin flame, like that could happen where one partner really wants kids, the other partner's like, I don't want kids, I don't want to hear about it. And then again, either one side is gonna compromise, or the other side is gonna compromise, or you're gonna break up because it's not gonna work out, right? Cool. Yeah, so a good way to figure out who your true twin flame is to create a love list. If you haven't heard about this already, it is in Jeff and Shalia's book, Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, which I will link below. But a love list is a list that you're going to write all of your core values that you desire to experience with your partner, right? With your twin flame. So you're going to write down every single value that is important to you, and you're going to look at that list honestly, and you are going to become that list yourself, because your twin flame is you. So in order for you to manifest your twin flame and have them really align with the love list, you need to align first with the love list as well. So for example, I really desire for my twin flame to be like committed to his spiritual work, his inner work, his relationship with God. You need to observe, where are you honestly at in your journey in terms of how committed are you to your spiritual work? How committed are you to your relationship with God? And get really clear there, okay? Another value could be, I really desire to be abundant and wealthy in my life. I want my twin flame, my divine masculine, to support me financially. I want him to bring home the bread or whatever. So you want to become that yourself first. You want to heal around your money, around your finances, around your abundance. And you want to feel abundant and wealthy from within. And then you can manifest your twin flame supporting you financially, blah, 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 etc., etc. I think you guys get it. What we don't want to write on the love list is like superficial, like blonde hair, blue eyes type things. Like, not necessarily, right? Like, we can't control how our twin flame looks on the outside. That is not our place. Like, God created our twin flame perfectly for us. And another thing that I want to express here is the love list. Like, your twin flame may match like 80% of the love list. There may be 20% that he's going to be still growing into. So for example, I just spoke about like the superficial stuff. You know, maybe you meet your twin flame and he's like a little bit overweight, or he's addicted to alcohol, or he's in a really big debt. Okay. That doesn't mean that he's not your twin flame. That just means that these are things that he could be working towards or growing into. If he expresses that he really wants to lose weight, he really wants to get his finances intact, like, that's how you know, like, it's okay that he doesn't have it perfect right now. But what's important for me to hear and know and feel is that he does strive to improve those areas, and he does want to become that really good best version of himself in the future. So that is a really good sign that he's your true twin flame. It doesn't have to be 100%. It could be 80% of the love list. The other 20 could be stuff that he grows into, right? So for example, you want your twin flame to be a really good dad. Yes, you would have to wait until you have a baby in order to really test that out. But you could test it out beforehand by seeing, how does he behave with your pets? How does he behave with your nieces and nephews? How does he look at children when you're at a restaurant? And you can feel into that, and you can feel like, wow, this man is, I can really see him being like a good dad potential here. So yeah. Okay, cool. So if you guys still feel really confused on if the person you're with is your true twin flame or a false twin flame, or you just want to learn more about the differences between the two, please feel free to reach out to me. My website is below. All of my information is below. I'm happy to help you in your journey. I am in union with my twin flame, and I'm a certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. So I am here. I am definitely here to help you. This is my job. This is my calling, and I love helping people in their journeys. So feel free to reach out to me for a quick chat to see if we're a good fit, and I will see you guys soon. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more twin flame content, and I will see you soon.